Hello students, myself is Smriti Pandey, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, CM Dubey PG College, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. My topic is Indices of Food Sanitary Quality and Sanitizers for MSc Microbiology, Semester 4, Unit 4. Contents are Introduction, Sanitation Definition, Sanitation Basic, Indicators of Product Quality, Indicators of Food Safety. Microorganisms are as indicators of food sanitary quality. Sanitizers, conclusion and references. Introduction. Food quality and safety are important consumer requirements. In the evolution of food quality, its complexity, dynamic variation and relatively raise a number of problems. The application of systems analysis for the solution and related decision is indispensable. The quality of food products in conformity with consumer requirements is determined by sensory attributes, chemical composition, physical properties, level of microbiological and toxicological contaminants, and shelf life, and by packaging and labeling. Another unique trait of food quality is the hierarchical and dynamic. Quality is a concept based on a number of product attributes that basically determine their level of suitability to a concrete and predetermined use. Indicator organisms can be employed to reflect the microbiological quality of foods relative to product shelf life or their safety from foodborne pathogens. In general, indicators are most often used to assess food sanitation. Group of microorganisms are commonly tested for and used as indicators or overall food quality and the hygienic conditions present during food processing, and to a lesser extent as a marker or index of the potential presence of pathogen, that is food safety, like coliforms, etc. Sanitation definition. According to World Health Organization (WHO), all precautions and measures which are necessary in production, processing, storage and distribution in order to assure an unobjectionable, sound and palatable product which is suited for human consumption. Sanitation from Greek sanitas means health. Indicator organisms can be employed to reflect the microbiological quality of foods relative to product shelf life or their safety from foodborne pathogens. In general, indicators are most often used to assess food sanitation. Sanitation is explained by sanitation basics: kill organisms, exclude contamination, prevent multiplication. Indicators of product quality. Indicator organisms should meet the following criteria. First, present and detectable in all given foods to be evaluated. Second, their growth and numbers should have a direct negative correlation with product quality. Third, should be easily detected and enumerated and be clearly distinguishable from other organisms. Should be enumerable in a short period of time, ideally within a working day. Their growth should not be affected adversely by other components of the food microbiota. Indicators of food safety. Microbial indicators are employed more often to assess food safety and sanitation than quality. Ideally, a food safety indicator should meet certain important criteria. It should be easily and rapidly detectable, be easily distinguishable from other members of the food biota, have a history of constant association with the pathogen of concern, always be present when the pathogen of concern is present, be an organism whose numbers ideally should correlate with those of the pathogen of concern, possess growth requirements and a growth rate equaling those of the pathogen, have a die-off rate that at least parallel that of the pathogen and ideally persist slightly longer than the pathogen of concern, be absent from foods that are free of pathogen except perhaps at certain minimum number. Microorganism used as indicator of food safety. Microorganisms which are suggested for food sanitary indicators are coliforms, enterococci, bifidobacteria, coliphages or enteroviruses. First, coliforms. Coliforms are gram-negative asparaginous rods that ferment lactose within 48 hours. Coliforms are represented by 4 genera of the family Enterobacteriaceae: Citrobacter, Enterobacter, Escherichia, and Klebsiella. Fecal coliforms are defined by the production of acid and gas in EC broth between 44 degrees Celsius and 46 degrees Celsius, usually 44.5 degrees Celsius or 45.5 degrees Celsius. EC broth for E. coli was developed in 1942. Growth. First, like most other non-pathogenic gram-negative bacteria, coliform grow well on many media and in many foods. Second, grow at -20 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. In foods, growth is poor or very slow at 5 degrees Celsius temperature. Third, grow over a pH range of 4.4 to 9.0. 4. Grow on minimal media, that is carbohydrate plus inorganic nitrogen. Fifth, grow well on nutrient agar and produce visible colonies within 12 to 16 hours at 37 degrees Celsius temperature. Sixth, ferment lactose with production of gas. Seventh, the attractive properties of E. coli as a fecal indicator for water. E. coli generally dies off about the same time as the more common intestinal bacterial pathogens. Escherichia coli. When the concept of sanitary indicators was applied to food safety criteria where ideally the bacteria selected should demonstrate specificity occurring only in intestinal environments, they should occur in very high number in feces, they should possess a high resistance to the extra internal environment pollution can be accessed, they should permit relatively easy and fully reliable detection even in very low numbers. Detection and enumeration. Many methods have been developed. Distribution. E. coli, the intestinal tract of most warm-blooded animals. E. aerogens, vegetation and occasionally the intestinal tract. Coliforms are also present in dust and air on hands and in on and many foods. Second, enterococci. Features of the classical enterococci that lead to their use as pollution indicators for water are the following. First, do not multiply in water, especially if the organic matter content is low. Second, generally less numerous in human feces than E. coli, with ratios of fecal coliforms to enterococci of 4.0 or higher. The classical enterococcal test presumably reflect more closely the number of intestinal pathogens than fecal coliforms. Third, the enterococci die off at a slower rate than coliforms in water and thus would normally outlive the pathogens. Distribution. E. faeculus and E. faecium are primarily of fecal origin. Classical enterococci also exist on plants and insects and in soils. In general, enterococci on insect and plants may be from animal fecal matter. Since some strains of E. faeculus appear to be common on vegetation and thus have no sanitary significance when found in food. Enterococci may also be found in dust. They are rather widely distributed, especially in such places as slaughterhouses and curing rooms where pork products are handled. Relationship to sanitary quality of foods. First, classical enterococci are better than coliforms as indicators of food sanitary quality, especially for frozen foods. Second, in a study of frozen vegetables, coliforms were more efficient indicators of sanitation than enterococci prior to freezing, whereas enterococci were superior indicators after freezing and storage. Third, interest in the enterococci as food safety indicators has clearly decreased, probably because of the interest in faster and more efficient ways to detect and enumerate E. coli. Third, bifidobacteria. The common occurrence of the bifidobacteria in stool suggests the use of these gram-positive anaerobic bacteria as indicators of fecal pollution, especially of waters. Some bifidobacteria are employed in the production of fermented milk, yogurt and other food products, and some are believed to provide some health benefits.